Hey guys, we're back with another video, and as you can see, we got this crummy, torn apart old binder. It's all dusty, it's got dirt and dust on it. It's got some real banged up cards. I don't even know what this is. Oh, look at that, it's a picture of a Charizard card. Dang, that's funny. That's cool. It's got some cool stuff in here, okay? We got some old Charmanders, Charmeleons. So basically, the quick story behind this, as I page through it a little bit, look at this sweet hollow Blastoise. That's pretty nice. Not all these are in penny sleeves or anything, so basically I'll tell the story behind it. There are a lot of stacked cards, as you can see. There's like multiple Butterfrees and stuff in there. Pikachus are insane. They're not the red cheek Pikachu like that one, which I don't know if these are valuable or not. I'm surprised they all have different numbers here. They're probably from different sets. Yeah, that's from 2016. That's from 98. I think he stopped collecting these when he was like maybe right around after he graduated high school or something like that. So anyway, I have this cousin. He's a couple years younger than me. I remember when we were younger, you know, collecting Pokemon cards, playing video games together and such. This Poliwraith Hollow is really sweet. But anyway, you know, he was collecting some stuff. So was I. You know, we played video games and different things together. Well, anyway, I reached out to him and said, hey, by chance, do you have any old Pokemon cards? And he's like, yeah, let me look. I actually have this binder. And I guess he actually looked through it, sold a couple of them and stuff previously. Dark Flareon, Dark Vaporeon, Dark Hypno. Look at all these dark cards. That's sweet. I guess he sold a handful of them. As you can see, I'm going to keep paging through and not probably call them all out, but the Slowbro Hollow. That's cool. Vaporeon, Lapras. The birds, Dragonite, Snorlax, some sweet cards. But anyway, so he was texting me, and we were texting back and forth, and he said he had this binder, and he had some other stuff in a storage unit, but he had to look. But for the moment, he said I can look through this binder and make a video of it. I think it's so cool because these all are like the trainer cards, like Brock's Rhyhorn and everything. These are back from the 90s. And I used to collect these when I was a kid, but then, of course, like I said in some of my previous videos, I've only started doing this about a month ago with the new cards and stuff, because when I was younger, you know, had these different binders, and they probably got sold at a yard sale when I was 10, 15 years old, something like that, when I didn't want them anymore. I know some went to my one little cousin, different one from this one. But, you know, they're all gone. I don't know where they are. And it was really cool to see some of this, because this brings back so many childhood memories. And honestly, some of these cards are probably worth some value, and maybe we'll send some out to get graded. I know he told me he used to take these to school. He'd have them in a metal tin, and he'd shake them and be like, guess what I got today, you know, and show his friend, like, guess what's in here. So, you know, they're not really in the greatest condition. I looked up a couple of them already when we met up and talked about it. The cool different unknowns. So cool. Giovanni's Magikarp, Misty's Horsey. I was going to make this into a short, but I know it was going to go over in time, because I already tried to make it into a short quick. But anyway, this is so cool. This is so cool. It's got the Electkid, Electabuzz. So there's a bunch of, there's some multiples and stuff in here, and some of them. Here's a Charmeleon Hollow. Oh, man, that thing is scratched up. Wow, look at all the scratches on that. I know that wouldn't grade well at all, but it's just cool to see. I mean, honestly, it's not going to grade well anyway, if I would even get it graded or anything, but we'll put it in a penny sleeve form. That's just so cool. So anyway, you know, a lot of these cards went to school. People played with them. Like, they're definitely played with a little bit. There might be a couple in here that maybe he just put in and never touched. Like, this one's not in bad shape. It's Magmar. Little whiting down at the bottom there, up in the corner, but not bad. So we got to figure out, maybe if he wants to get rid of them, I might buy him off of him, and then I think it'd be a cool thing to put into my TikTok shop, because I am selling some cards and stuff online. If you guys have seen, I'm still working on getting a face cam and everything set up. I got like a bookshelf with some different Pokemon cards and stuff on it. Just trying to make some stuff, like some nice stuff happen. And obviously, you know, if I'm going to put a, like, shop, or maybe I'll even do some mystery packs or something, you know, like, I know I got, like, a booster bundle of, or booster box, I guess, technically. Booster box of Temporal Forces. That's sealed. I got a couple different ETBs and some stuff. So I have some cards I can break up. I did get one of those Xerneas tins the other day. So that was pretty cool. I was pretty excited about that. Check out this little Charizard. That's so cool. I picked that up for my daughter for Christmas last year, and she doesn't really care for it right now, so put it on my shelf. So I'm trying to get some different couple things set up so we can have a nice little background and stuff for when I open up packs with a face cam on. This thing is so cool. It's a little dirty there. I mean, I imagine you could clean it somehow, but oh yeah, that thing's beat up. The corner's real brutal there. But the Gengar is so cool. Gengar's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. Growing up, my favorite Pokemon was Growlithe and Arcanine. I thought they were just so cool just because they were like a dog. Look at this Horsey card. This is copyrights 95 to 2000, so it's somewhere in that range. There's so many of them in here. How can I even get that out without hurting it? Oh, look, they're all different Horsies. That one's actually in nice shape. That's so funny. There's multiples. Some whiting around the corners, a little bit of dirt and stuff on it. Let's check this one out. But see, like, that's a 62 out of 111. Oh, wait, that's a 62 as well. I saw the 49 and it threw me off. Well, it's not in bad shape. How's this one? Some whiting and stuff up there. But they are older cards, so who knows? They might grade decent. Really depends on the grader, I guess. I've been actually really curious about grade. I still want to get some cards graded. I did just take some. I think I talked about it in my last video. I did just take some to a card shop and let them, you know, take a couple of them and such. But I am wanting to get some grading done. Let me know if you guys have got any grading done, your experience. If Tag is worth it. I keep seeing about this new Tag brand. I know a lot of people use... look at the two different arts for Geodude. That's so cool. And then Graveler. That is so cool. They're obviously definitely been played with, you know. They're not perfect. This one's actually in pretty nice shape. It looks like the top's all beat up. Oh, that corner's definitely messed up. But this one's in better shape than the one on the right. Actually, the one on the right, that corner's really beat up. That one's not as beat up as bad. Just threw a couple things in some penny sleeves for him. Why not? But this says 99 to 2000. I guess they're probably all around the same. But I don't know what the value is. I'll probably throw some values up on the video if I can remember when I'm editing this. But some of these are really cool. We did look at a few of them while we were standing there. And he was saying, yeah, you can take this with you. You know, look at the different arts. Sabrina's Haunter. So cool. Sabrina's Abra. But there's the Mr. Mime. I don't know the value on all these. I barely know the value on any of them without looking them up. I don't want to be stalling through the video. This Venusaur is so cool from 2002. Can we get that out of there without wrecking it? What is this? It's a little beat up, but it's a cool card. Let's get it back in there. We get some Gen 2, Chikorita, Bayleaf, Eric Oddish, hanging out in the dark, Eevee card. What else has he got behind the Eevee card? More Eevees? Look at that Eevee card. Look how played with that is. That's insane. That's definitely something you find at a yard sale, that's for sure. Look at how faded and everything is. That's the Wizards of the Coast set, which that's crazy. So, you know, he wasn't even born then. He is... You figure I'm 27. He is 19, 20? 20 maybe? I think he's 20. The Kabuto art is so cool. Kabuto, Ammonite. That Ammonite's really pretty. It's actually in really nice shape. I mean, to be honest, when I was younger, oh, the back is really beat up. I didn't really play with like Ammonite and different things like that because, you know, you're like the main cards are, you know, Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, you know, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, you know, all these, like, the ones that you were like, oh, those are so cool. Like, don't get me wrong, these are probably somebody's favorites, but I think overwhelming majority of the population, you know, the favorites are the more or less the starters, the Pikachu, stuff like that. That's cool. But, you know, I want to go through some of these with him. I'll scan a bunch, see what kind of value we can come up with. If he's interested in selling it, I know it's sentimental to him as well. Oh, I'm hitting my camera. I know it's sentimental to him, and I definitely don't want to take that away from him by any means. This is sentimental to me, too, and it's not even mine. So, but maybe, you know, I doubt we're going to complete this set, but maybe I do. My goal is to, I don't know if anybody watches Real Breaking Nate. He has behind him, like, he calls it the filing cabinet, and he's got all these different binders and stuff, and he's trying to complete all the sets. And honestly, that sounds so fun to me. Why just pull Pokemon cards to, like, buy and, like, sell them or anything like that? I mean, you got to collect them and have fun. This thing is crumbled up, but it would be a good set card, you know. Blaine's Vulpix, so cool. Vulpix and Ninetales is always such a cool card in my opinion. Maybe we just transfer this over to a binder that's not going to beat the cards up as much as a 3-ring binder. It's actually in pretty good condition. I mean, it's not a PSA 10 by any means, but it's at least like a 8, I would think. Blaine's Growlithe, that's rough shape. We got some hollows. Look at the hollow Pikachu here. Wow. That's from the Celebration collection from 2021. Sweet, that's in pretty good shape. You could tell, oh wow, a lot of whiting on that side when they cut it. That's crazy. Obviously you can tell these aren't played with as much because he was I imagine he didn't take them to high school, but you know, wasn't in school playing with them. So the Celebrations collections are cool. I can't wait. This year's 29th year for Pokemon. I think Pokemon Day is the 27th of February, if I'm correct, or the 25th. I don't remember. Look at these. Oh my gosh, these cards are so cool. So look at all these Charmanders, and this is where we get into some of the good stuff. So he's got the Rayquaza Deoxys Legend cards. Are these in penny sleeves? Yeah, they are. Cool. Hollow Energy. It's an old Energy. 2006. But this is where we get into some of the cool stuff. Look at this Warp Energy. It's in a gold card. Flying Pikachu. I am curious, just like in general, like Flying Pikachu and stuff like that. Is that really even worth anything? Crap. Without spending too much time going through all these cards. Flying Pikachu. Alright, it's worth like $3. Well, wait, is it 25 or is it 110? It's 110. Yeah, it's worth like $3. So, and obviously, you know, depending on what you want to do, like, this is the cool card, the Mega Charizard. That card's insane. That's like a $2,500 card if it graded a PSA 10. And him and I were looking at it because he was curious. And it's bent. I mean, it's got a lot of whiting around the outsides. It's got a crease here. It's not really going to grade for much of anything. Probably going to come out with like a PSA 3 or a 5. So, but if that was a PSA 10, it's a $2,500 card, which is insane. Get this Charizard EX card, which is really nice. It's not even in a sleeve. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's beat up, but this Charizard EX card, like, it's pretty beat up. Ungraded, this card's $100, but I think it's $100 if it's in, like, good condition. I don't really think anybody's going to pay $100 just in rough condition like that. Darkrai is definitely one of my favorite cards. Simply just from Darkrai, like, using it in Pokemon Go. I mean, I never got it in a video game, and just in Pokemon Go, it's just such a cool card. Mewtwo. What a cool one. Mewtwo is definitely one of my favorites. I don't care if I pull a Hollow, reverse hollow, non-hollow, a Mewtwo V-Star, EX, anything. Like, Mewtwo is just one of my favorite cards. And this is from the World Championships, as you can see, 2012. 2012. 2012. 2012, that doesn't exist yet. This Charizard V is a nice card. This is a fairly new card. It's from 2020. That's cool. He's still getting stuff like that. That's in pretty good condition. It's got some whiting on the edge there. Let me pull this. Dang, this cord. I got a long cord to get over to my table, and it keeps bumping and getting caught on my chair. Charizard V. We're looking at SWSH050. This card is worth $6. Cool. It's nothing crazy, you know, but it's still a cool card. So we'll have to go through and see what kind of value there is. I mean, if there's anything sentimental he wants, like that Mega Charizard. Well, again, this is also if he wants to sell this to me. If we can come up with a good deal. I mean, you know, I'm not, obviously I want to collect these, but I'm not like gonna go crazy. So, but it's so cool. Like, some of these are pretty beat up, but you know, I guess trying to put them in a penny sleeve or something. Maybe I'll transfer some of these over to some top loaders, but just trying to keep them in some decent condition. Reshiram from 2011. I guess that's black and white era. It's actually decent. Got some whiting. Decent card. Let's pull up what this Reshiram is. This is Reshiram 113. Dang. It says listings for $8, but it says market price is a little over that. So, which is so weird because TCG, you get like all these different cards that they give you these values. I mean, and honestly, if I say he even like, just for round numbers, say he sold me this for $10, I wouldn't go and start piecing all the cards out. I would take these cards and put them in binders and do stuff like that. I mean, there's really no reason to like sell stuff unless, I mean, obviously $10 was just a round number for sakes. Like, I'm not actually, just clearly he wouldn't sell me this for $10. Umbreon and Darkrai tag team card. I know there's like a whole tag team set, which is so cool. But of course I wasn't collecting Pokemon cards at that time. And I know now if I want to get like, try and make like a Umbreon, like a tag team set, especially all the GXs and everything like that, it would cost me a lot of money. So, that's the Japanese one. That's not what I wanted. Umbreon and Darkrai. GX. Yeah, this says listings for $10. It says market price is $40, but you know how that is. Like, it might be able to sell for $40, but there could be 20 listings for $20 and it actually doesn't sell. I mean, TCG with the older cards, it's great, but it's also better to just look at like eBay sales. Dang, is that a crease in that card? Oh man, this looked in pretty good shape. Crease up top and a crease down low. Something must have got in there and it must have just bent it. Dang. And some whiting and stuff. But that Kangaskhan EX is a cool card. This Venusaur V is pretty sweet. Oh, there's two of them. Two of them. See, now if I, you know, buy a binder from them and like, if I am able to buy this from them and like there's two of these Venusaurs, maybe I'll sell one, you know, maybe to like recoup some of the money from buying the binder. It all depends. Or maybe I'll just give one to my friend if they're trying to collect the same set. That's actually in really nice condition. This one's got some whiting on it. Just got some whiting on that edge and down here. Yeah, that one's got a lot of whiting. How about this? A little bit up there, maybe. Definitely down there. Sorry for hitting the camera again. I'm trying to I gotta get a little bit better setup. I mean, this is like for the interim. I wish I could just show you guys what I'm working with, but for the interim, it's working. You know, I'm trying not to go crazy here before, like, obviously I'm enjoying this. I'm going to keep doing it, but I want to make sure I don't just jump in full bore. Like, this is something I'm trying to make consistent videos and good videos for you guys, but it can't be wasting, like, not wasting, but spending a bunch of money on stuff. So it looks like we're going to get into the trainer cards. Misty's Wrath with the Psyduck is so cool. Just because it's got Psyduck on it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. It's a little bit beat up, but some whiting and stuff around the edges. It's definitely not a PSA 10 by any means. It would also be cool to get some of these graded, just to have them graded. And then they're in like a hard case and not going to get hurt. I mean, I could buy those one touches. I did get a couple of them. And I got stuff like these in these different super premium collection boxes, these ultras. Like, these are cool. You know, keep your card nice. It's kind of scary because you can almost pinch your card in it. So that's like something that you got to be really careful with. But, you know, those work really well too. I am going to get that graded. Back behind me, I can show you guys my setup of my some of my product and stuff I have waiting to be opened. Oh, that's just super thick. Is that all bill? Is this all bills? Wow, that's... I'm not even going to try and pull it out because I can't. It's so insane. But all these trainer cards, like, definitely... these would be the things that would... I imagine there's probably not much value in them. Maybe there isn't some. Like, let's just look up Imposter Oak's Revenge. Let's just look that up. Yeah, I mean, it says 30 cents. So, yeah, there's not really... That's so hard to sell anything like that. That's like, hey, we'll sell you... I'll give you 5 for $1 or something at most. But, like, there's only also one of these, I think. Yeah, there's one. It's still super cool. It's actually in nice condition. Some whiting down there. I don't know if you guys can see that without the... with that light, but I have my phone in like a little mount that's like this, and then there's like a ring light above it. I bought it off of Amazon. But trainer, and we got these energies. Trainer stuff, energies. You know, these are packed full of energies. I don't know if these old energies are worth anything to anybody. I mean, I guess if you can't open any of the Wizards of the Coast or the base sets, you know, then it might be worth something to somebody. But that's the whole binder. Let me know what you guys think. If you think I should try and get it off of them. I don't know what a good fair value is. Like I said, I checked a couple of these cards, you know, worth like $5, some of these. And it's hard because that's worth $100 ungraded if it's in, you know, if it's in the good condition. So it's kind of like, it's not really a $100 card because it's not the greatest. Look at the Pocket Monster card. Yes. That's so cool. That is in rough shape. But anything that has Pocket Monster on that like that, it's just so cool. So cool. It's Japanese too. I believe that's Japanese. I'm not a language guy by any means. I'm not sure. So it looks like the only Pocket Monster card he has in here. There's the same thing in English, which... But I guess it's not the base set. It looks like it's a later date. I don't see a date on here. It's also in Japanese or something, so I can't really read it that well. This is in good shape, this Pidgey. If it'll go in the penny sleeve there. But I'll have to come up with a value, I guess, and see if he agrees with it. If not, no big deal. Not the end of the world. Like I said, I just kind of want to make these into some binders, and it'd be so cool. Like, you're not really finding it. Like, I know these are like 40 a piece, so that's like $150 right there. So at a minimum, you know. So, and if I guess you could obviously like nickel and dime each card, but it's up to him. You know, I mean, what he wants to do. Sandshrew, rock Sandshrew. Let me know what you guys think about this kind of video. If you are interested in like the binder and set kind of videos like this, I can definitely make more. I have a top loader binder at the moment was pretty full, but I sold a decent amount of the cards. I have another just penny sleeve binder, like a normal binder. I have my Prismatic Evolutions binder and Prismatic Evolutions top loader separate because I can't fit them in my binder and I want to keep those cards in good shape. But if you guys do like me going through sets and seeing different things, obviously this isn't a set. This is a mix-up of multiple sets. It's just the old binder from, you know, the early 2000s. But if you do like those kind of videos, let me know, and I will try and make more of them when we have actual good progress in some of the binders. Prismatic is not very far along because I've only been able to get my hands on a poster set and a binder set, and I think that's it. Same with 151. I've only been able to open maybe 6. I know I opened 6, maybe 8 total packs of 151 or 6 total packs. I'm not sure. But if you guys did like the video, let me know. Drop a like on it. If you could comment, let me know if any of these cards give you some nostalgia, or which one's your favorite. Let me know. And let me know what you guys think, like kind of a value on this binder is maybe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.